Hello everyone and welcome to Kingdom Hearts Part 1. So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now, step forward. Can you do it? Yeah, simply just move the left control stick forward to move around. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. And this is how I'll show you. Okay, I've heard many people ask what to choose for this part to make a great character, so I've decided to make the stat guide using Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop. Okay, as you can see across the top and bottom, I've divided the categories into Choose, Sacrifice, Strength, Defense, MP or Magic Points, AP or Ability Points, and Item or your extra item slots. Now if you want a hard-hitting character that doesn't focus on defense or magic that much, choose of course the sword and give it either the shield or staff. If you want a good defender and don't care much for strength or magic, choose the shield and give up either the sword or staff. And if you want a good magic user but low defense, aka suicide, choose the staff and give up the shield. And finally, if you want a well-balanced character, choose the staff and give up the sword. As you can see with that last choice, you'll have 3s all the way across, but you'll have 0 extra item slots, which is okay, so don't worry. Oh, and by the way, I am going to choose the well-balanced one for this guide, but you are free to choose what you want. Alright, so, like I said, I'm going to choose the staff as ability I want to gain. Because even though I do mostly fight with a sword or with a weapon, then use magic power, it is very helpful to have that extra boost of magic. Okay, now what will you give up in exchange? You see the shield on the left and the sword on the right. So, like I said, I'm going to go for the sword. Because give up the shield, you only have 1 point of defense, which you'll... Some people say it's suicide, but like I said, it's your choice. Okay, so you want to give it the power? Yes. Okay, you've given up the power of the warrior. Yes, I know I have. Is this the form you choose? Yes, it is. Alright, and now we are falling to who knows where, into the great beyond. The Twilight Zone. Nah. And this must be one hard fall. Okay, never mind. Apparently Sora can float. Yeah. You've gained the power to fight. Press X to attack. Alright, you've got it. Use the power to protect yourself and others. The green gauge displays your hit points, HP, or health. As you can see, the little green gauge there. If you run out of HP, you'll be taken to the continue screen. The blue gauge shows your magic points, MP. Magic is still a mystery to you. So yeah, we haven't used magic yet, and we won't be able to yet. And there are times where you will have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. And here is your first enemy. This one is called Shadow, and it is a pure-blood Heartless. Okay, this enemy, Bile, as well as all others, is courtesy of KingdomHearts.wikia.com. Link in the description. Alright, as you see, there are before and after rescue columns. This pertains to a certain character's rescue in the game, and you'll see who gets captured early on, but don't spoil it yet. Okay, now, Shadow has 3 simple attacks. First and second are simply a swing from either its right or left claw, and with a third, it will jump in the air and claw its target. Honestly though, nothing much to be afraid of since its attack power is only 2. And you start out with I think like 18 HP. So remember, HP means hit points. Okay? And with its rewards, it will drop HP balls always, which is like a little health boost. Money with a U, or Kingdom Hearts form of currency, in some worlds. Potions, which are a 1 to 5% drop in a couple of worlds. Mega Potions, which are a 10% drop in one world. And Lucid Shards, which are a 6% drop in some worlds. Now with the shadows you'll be facing right now, they will only drop 3 HP balls each. And that's it. Okay, you'll also notice a times symbol with a number by it. This just refers to multiplier levels on damage received for those types of attacks. Okay, and finally, this section shadows HP, or this world, if you want to call this part a world. Anyway, that shadows HP is 10. So if you went for the well-balanced character, you will only be able to do 3 HP per hit right now, or take away 3 HP per hit, if you want to say it like that. So it'll take about 4 hits to kill each one, thus giving you 1 experience point per kill. And by the way, don't worry, each explanation won't take this long. I just wanted to go over everything on the first one, so you won't, or so you all will have the basic idea for the rest. All right? Okay, back with the game. So here you have just a few enemies, and after you kill the first one, the other ones will disappear shortly. And you gain experience points by defeating enemies. With enough experience, you gain a level. Furthermore, defeated enemies sometimes leave items behind. You can take these items by walking up to them. Different items can also do different things, like restore HP or MP. So those green balls you saw are the ones that restore HP. Behind you. Generally, you will automatically target the nearest enemy to you, but you can lock on to a specific target by pressing R1. Lock on will appear in the upper left-hand corner, blah blah blah. Target on the timer links actions to you. Press R1 again to release the target lock. So press R1 to target on excuse me, to an enemy. And you'll just keep facing them no matter where they're at. So, like I said, with these shadow enemies, they'll only drop HP balls, and it does take about 4 hits each to kill them. Okay, so after you kill enough, they'll sink to the ground, and everything will turn into darkness. So emo, so emo. It's cool though. And he will sink. Okay, and for those of you that are new to my channel, know that though I may not be the most energetic and entertaining piece of poo out there, I will at least try to be the most informative. I think that's why some people like my channels, because I always try to get 100% and try to explain things as best as possible. Okay, alright, here's the field icon. You can examine nearby objects by pressing the examine key. So press up on the directional pad or on the right analog stick to select examine, press X to select it. Realize you can't open the door, so this chest will come down. Go over to the chest. Press up again or down, 3 times to go to open, and he'll open it. The chest will open, and then this crate will appear. So go over to the crate and just keep running up against it, with the left analog stick, in whichever direction you want to go, doesn't matter. And then you can all smash them. So, alright. So just press X to attack, blow up the crate, and sometimes destroying objects yields items. You can take these items by walking into them. And you get your very first potion. So that unlocks the first seal of the door, and you can, or whenever you're locked onto a target, you can press L2 or R2 to switch targets. So, see, that's what I'm doing here, either L2 or R2. So lock onto the crate, go over to it, lift it up, and just walk a little bit with it, and that will unlock the second one, or the second seal of the door, I guess you could say. Alright, so considering how the editing's going and such, I am going to have to end it here, and I will continue it on in the next video. Au revoir!